Last week, we talked a bit about with Power Selling Pros that what you focus on is what you will find. And we thought about, our focus at Power Selling Pros is all about your people. Your people are the greatest assets. And so I love the fact, Jennifer, that you talked about we all have a coach. And we're actually a coaching company. We coach where Jennifer gets you all of those leads. We coach your CSRs on how to book those leads, how to win moments, and how really to take care of your customers. But remember, you've got to focus on the employee experience in order to create that wow customer experience, which means you got to take care of your people and you've got to focus on that. And there's some things you can change, there's some things you can't, and sometimes you just got to let them go. Am I right, Erica?
That's right. And as you can see on here, like maybe these are my Disney fans. If I was Adina Menzel, I would probably start bursting out and let it go. But I'm totally off pitch and it's not going to happen. So, but yes, learning how to let it go. And I've definitely seen here in the COVID situation where there's so many things that just come up and change and, and it's just not just with COVID, but working with other people in general. Like, unless we are the only person in our company, we have coworkers to work with and we have customers to take care of, and frustrations are going to come up. And, we're going to get annoyed with little things. And pretty soon you start to see people playing the blame game and looking to see whose fault it is. And exactly what Jennifer says, are we always right? Or are we willing to change? And so I've seen myself so often, I have to sing myself this song, Let It Go, because I'm realizing that, am I making a bigger deal out of something than it needs to be? Or is this something that I really want to focus on? And learning to let those things go that really don't matter, or that, maybe I have no control over that. Maybe it's just, hey, this is not really affecting what I get to do or what I need to do. And just learning to let other things go. And so I'm often reminded by my husband as well, whenever I need to talk to him about something, he's like, Erica, go sing your song. Just go sing your song and then come back. And I know it sounds super cheesy, but it actually works because it just helps me to remember, like, Erica, focus on what's important and what matters and do the best that you can do. And then it goes into this next step of loving your people, which is our next slide, Ben, is sometimes when you work with coworkers, sometimes you just got to let things go with them. You got to let things go personally. You got to let things go with what other people do and love your people. And what Stephen is saying is we got to focus on taking care of our team and our employees and always coming up with strategies and ideas of ways to take care of those people. And that's why this training program of Your People has been so successful, is because it's focusing on that employee experience and giving that to your team so that your CSRs can book more calls, so that you set them up with the success and you set them up with the tools and the processes and the things that they need to become the kind of person that can wow your customers and book calls every single time. But you can't just hand somebody a script and say, hey, read this, wow your customer. We've got to teach people how to become. And so that's why let the stuff go that we feel like, oh, I don't have enough money for this. That mindset stuff, Jennifer, is so awesome. Oh, I don't have enough money for training, or, oh, why would I invest in training just because they're going to quit in 6 months anyway? Like, why would I pay for their training? And let those thoughts go. And let's bring it back to, let's focus on these people and help them become kind of people that want to stay here for more than 6 months. And so those are my 2 cents of let it go. And I hope that everyone can find something in their life right now. Maybe just write one thing down that you want to let go of that's going to help you be more successful. Stephen, what else you got for us?
Man, I love the fact you said love your people. Your people are your greatest assets, and give them the training, give them the coaching so that they can create success and they can create fulfillment. And the same thing with, Coach Tom said, what do you want? That's a great question for your team to ask as well. What do you want? Is it more time? Is it more money? Is it more fulfillment? And creating that unity with them creates this loyalty. So I encourage you, like Matt Plugoff said, is be prepared. It's a scout motto, right? Be prepared. Change happens as every day. Be innovative and make it happen.